What's going on, everybody? In today's video, now that I finally got my replacement batteries in, I want to shoot the original video that I had in mind for the cue point of view using my GoPro mounted onto my cue. Except in this one, I'm going to try to break and run a 10-ball rack. So let's see how this looks. So for the break, just like how I did with the Ordro, I am not going to be using my cue that has the GoPro mounted on it, as I know that's going to be difficult keeping it steady during the break because it's heavier than the Ordro. Instead, I'll still be using my BK3. Now, with regards to breaking a 10-ball rack, I don't quite have it as mastered as I do a 9-ball rack, but I can say at the very least that I'm trying to make either the 5 or the 8 to head towards their respected side pockets, or for the 3 or the 2 to go 4 rails and then head towards their respective corner pockets. And then sometimes I've seen the 4 and the 9 bank off the short rail and then head towards these corner pockets. Okay, looks like we got the 5 ball to go into its respected side pocket, and the 3 ball went 4 rails around, fell into its corner pocket, and the 4 ball almost did bank into this corner pocket. So with this layout here, I'm going to try to play the 1 ball into the corner pocket and see if I can get position for the 2. And with the 2 ball, I'm just going to try to roll it in and just allow the cue ball to roll forward. Definitely wiped its feet on the way in there. So I think with the 4 ball, I will try to spin the cue ball behind the 9 ball and have the cue ball come around 3 rails for the 6. And then with the 6 ball, I'm going to have to try to push the cue ball to the short rail and back out so I can try to get position for the 7 in the side pocket. I think I got it. Yeah, I can hit it, and I think the cue ball is going to come behind the 8 ball. So I'm going to try to push the 8 ball towards this corner pocket. Oh, never mind. We pushed it towards the side pocket. So this will work. Now we can just roll the 8 ball into the side pocket and push the cue ball forward for the 9. And it looks like with the cut angle that we have on the 9, we should be able to come back here for position on the 10. Okay, could have hit that a little bit harder, but I think we're okay. Let's try to cut the 10 ball into the corner pocket. Oh, and I'm going to have to be careful here that the GoPro doesn't hit my bridge hand. So what do you think of that? Because if you ask me, it does look like the GoPro is steadier than the Ordro because it doesn't shutter as much as the Ordro does on every shot. But as I said before, the GoPro is heavier on the cue, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to shoot with, especially with these screws here that hold the mount together, because I have to be very careful that these don't hit my table. Now, the Ordro sits directly on top of the shaft, so you get to look right down the shaft into the cue ball, whereas the GoPro is slightly elevated onto the shaft as you look down it and look into the cue ball. So I'm not exactly sure which one I like better, but let me know in the comment section below which one you all like better. Do you like the Ordro better because it does sit lower onto the cue and you get to look down the shaft and into the cue ball? Or do you prefer the elevated view of the GoPro and how the GoPro doesn't shutter as much as the Ordro? And as always, if you like what you saw, then please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and be sure to click the bell icon to be notified whenever I go live or publish a new video. Take care, everybody.